Welcome back, fellow creators. Today I want to talk about manifesting wealth and abundance into your life. Now, when a lot of people hear wealth and abundance, they think strictly in terms of materialistic value. They think of terms of like houses, car, money, whatever it is. But here's the real question. When you think of that, why wouldn't you want to live in abundance? Why would you want to live a life of lack? Truthfully, it's not just about the material items. It's about living in that state of elevated emotions, having the feeling that whatever you desire, whatever it is, materially or not, is actually come into your life at this moment, at this time. When we feel those elevated emotions, we can manifest anything that we desire. Now here's Dr. Joe Dispenza to give you the full explanation on how to manifest wealth and abundance into your life and how to really create those elevated emotions.
So you could have the intent that you want wealth, you want health, you want success. That's your intent, that's your thought. But if you're waiting for the experience to happen to feel it, then you're not drawing the experience to you because you're not feeling the emotion. Once you start opening your heart, it begins to move into coherence. It begins to produce a measurable magnetic field up to 3 meters wide. Now that's frequency, that's energy. And all that energy, that frequency, carries information, carries an intent. So then when you're feeling gratitude and your heart is open, you're broadcasting energy into the field, a frequency. You lay the intent of the thought of your health or your wealth. That frequency can carry the thought of your wealth. If you're suffering, the suffering does not carry, that energy does not carry the thought of your wealth. It carries a different set of thoughts. So then we're teaching people how to self-regulate, because if you're going to believe in that future that you're imagining with all of your heart, it better be open and activated.
Right.
And you better know how to self-regulate. And you have to know the moment you disconnect from the energy of your future because of some circumstance in your life and you lose that feeling, if you're practicing it on a daily basis with your eyes closed, then the next level is to be able to open your eyes and do it right in the moment and be able to self-regulate and change the frustration from some experience in your life back to the energy of your future. That requires great awareness and great effort. But if you have a community of people that are practicing this on a daily basis and they're connected to their future because that's where their mind is, they begin to want the future more than the emotions of the past. So we've done enough measurements to know that we can teach people how to do that, and we have evidence that people can sustain it for 45 minutes to an hour. It's a skill now. They know that they know how to do it. So now they have brain coherence and heart coherence. Well, once the heart begins to become orderly and coherent, it acts as an amplifier and it drives energy to the brain. So now the brain is getting more energy once the heart is open, and then you're thinking a different set of thoughts. And those thoughts produce different chemicals for you to feel more of that. And here comes nitric oxide from oxytocin, and all of a sudden your heart literally starts to swell. It literally begins to open up. And there's more energy going there, and now you're coming from a different level of mind. When you have coherence in the brain and heart, you have a laser of energy, and it could read information much better. You're living in stress, and your brain is shifting its attention from one person to another problem, to another thing, to another place to go. Each one of those things, there's an assignment of neurological networks in the brain. So the arousal of the stress hormones drives the brain into this high frequency, and you're trying to control and predict everything in your life, and your brain circuits are firing like a lightning storm in the cloud. When your brain's incoherent, you're incoherent, and you don't have a signal. You don't have a Wi-Fi signal. You're not connected to the field. How could you connect to energy and information if your signal hasn't become orderly? So that when people synchronize their energy into coherence, they can synchronize to a possibility in the future, and the synchronicities that are feedback from the environment are just a reflection of your energy. And that's the universe saying, follow the breadcrumbs. Do it again. Follow it again. Do it again. And now all of a sudden the person's not waking up in the morning like, oh, I'm going to meditate now to create my future. They're kind of going like, I'm getting out of bed because I don't want the magic to end, right? They want to sustain that state so that the old reality that they've lived in begins to transform into something new, and because there's no longer a vibrational match with everyone and everything in their past and present reality, there's a vibrational match to their future, and now their future is starting to give them signals. Thoughts, to me, produce an electrical charge in the quantum field, and feelings produce a magnetic charge in the quantum field. And how you think and how you feel broadcasts an electromagnetic signature that influences every single atom in your life. The thought sends the signal out. Now think about this. And the feeling draws the event back. So you could have the intent that you want wealth, you want health, you want success. That's your intent, that's your thought. But if you're waiting for the experience to happen to feel it, then you're not drawing the experience to you because you're not feeling the emotion, right? So then teaching people once again how to balance their thoughts and feelings, because you can enter that cycle either place. Sometimes we do a meditation, we start opening our heart, we start elevating the body's energy, and then those emotions can drive certain thoughts of your future. Other times you open your awareness, you create brain coherence, you have the vision of your future, you begin to emotionally experience it. However you want to jump on that cycle, and then sustain it, because the longer you're conscious of that energy, the more you're drawing your future to you. So then, most people spend their lives, right? We live in this realm called space-time, three-dimensional reality, and you move your body through space. In three-dimensional reality, it takes time.
Yeah.
So everything, all your goals, all your dreams, all your visions, you're going to have to get your body up and drag it through space every day to pay off that, that home that's in your future, right?
Right.
When you create from the field instead of from matter, when there's a vibrational match between your energy and some potential, and your thoughts and feelings are coherent, now you are going to begin to collapse time and space, where the experience is going to be drawn to you. Now you're the vortex to your destiny, and now you don't have to go anywhere to get it, because you're not playing by the rules of three-dimensional reality.
Welcome back, creators. So I hope you found that helpful. The real key here is you're broadcasting your elevated emotions, your feelings out to the universe at all times. And when you're doing that, you're letting the universe know if you're in a state of lack or in abundance. And by feeling gratitude, by living in harmony, you can truly live in abundance and communicate that to the quantum realm, which will then reciprocate that back to you. The main reason I wasn't manifesting a lot of things that I wanted was I had my vision board. I wrote it down. I did all the steps I thought possible. I visualized it. But my feelings were not in concurrence with my thoughts. I had different feelings. Maybe I was feeling lack, but I was thinking of abundance, and it just wasn't actually happening. So I hope that gave you some insight into manifesting wealth and abundance in your life. And I would love to know, are you having issues doing this, or is it coming through, and are you feeling that amazing feeling of elevated emotions and gratitude? As always, be sure to subscribe, like this video, hit the notification bell to know when we make more videos, and leave me a comment below. Thank you very much.